We're here on August 24th, and we're here to talk about ULTY, the ETF. Right? It has passive income, and it compounds. So these are some things that some people could buy, like a really nice car or a house, and the amount of money you can get back with it. So we're going to go to the next slide here. So ULTY dividend, right? We're going to talk about share cost, dividend frequency, depreciation, appreciation, and then we're gonna see if $1,000 a year would make some money. All right, so let's go ahead and get that started. Big time. Disclaimer: this video is for entertainment or educational purposes only. This is not financial advice of any sort. Invest your money at your own risk. Enjoy. We have ULTY, Yield Max Ultra Option Income Strategy ETF. So we're going to be discussing the price of the actual stock itself, and we're going to see if it appreciates, if it's worth your time. Like I said, this is not financial advice. This is just my opinion. But yeah. So anyway, so let's go ahead and do this, right? So let's go back. Pay monthly, right? So ETFs pay quarterly. They could pay monthly, weekly, bi-weekly, and this one pays weekly. And I'll show you the graph right now. But for the most part, right? Let's say for a month, right? It was like at 635, and then it does go down. But the only thing that's really good about this is that they pay weekly, right? So and it compounds too. So all the money you make on there, you could go ahead and reinvest it. So I already did the calculations for you guys here, and so as of right now it's 572, right, or 577, right? So actually I have some myself here. Just a very very small amount. And so this is what I wanted to show you guys. So this is the website, ULTY dividend information, Trust 2 Yield Max Ultra Option. So look, so these are all the recorded dates, right? So you have X dates, which means that's the date that you get paid. You have to hold that date overnight, and then you get paid the next date, right? So for example, September 4th, right? That's the X date. You have to hold a certain amount of coins, or whatever you put in there. You have to hold that X amount of coins, or that stocks, and then the next pay date would be the next day. So you just need to hold it by the end of this date, and then the next day they'll pay you out. All right. So with that being said, look. So we're looking at this graph right here, right? And or this chart, and they pay weekly, so that's really good. They pay weekly, and then the pay is 10 cents per share. And let's see here. For dividend yield within a year is 90%. So that's pretty high, for a dividend, And the good thing about this is that it compounds. So let's say you hold a total of like 1,000, right? Let me pull up the next slide here. So ULTY, the share price is 5.74, and this is how much you get per year, right? And it even gives you the little amount that you have that you get per year. So $5.20 per share. So let's say our initial investment, right, is 1,000, right? Share price currently 5.74. So the dividend amount weekly, right, is 10 cents. So the dividend growth rate, it stays like roughly the same. So I didn't put anything change on that. And I already did the calculation. So we started at like 670, and it dropped down to 574. So it's negative 11% that it depreciates, right, per share that you own. And then extra investment is about $20 for like the first week. And we're just gonna put $20 for like the whole year, right? That's the timeline here, and it's weekly reinvestment. So we're gonna go ahead and calculate that for you guys here. And let's say you start off with $1,000, right? You get a total of 174, and you get 10 cents per share, and the dividend yield is 20%, and then yield on cost of 106. Annual dividend. So this is how much you're gonna get. 2,181 is what it's gonna go back into the initial investment, and yeah, and then you get like all the dividends here, and you're gonna have this X amount of shares by the end of the year, and the end of the year balance would be 3,973. So that would be a solid 2,900 a year that you could make on just 1,000. And like I said, this is it's somewhat accurate. It could be higher than this, just because you're gonna get like 10 cents, and the first one is gonna be roughly $20 for the first week, and it just keeps compounding, and by the end of the year it should be a lot more than this. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video, guys. It was just for me to educate you guys on ULTY, the dividend yield, and you know, I have some myself. I'm not gonna give you input, my opinion, but this is just to educate you guys. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and then I'll be doing monthly or weekly recaps of this, so you don't miss out on any information I put out.